Hello everybody and welcome. For the stitch I'm going to show you today, you need to chain multiple of 6 plus 4 additional chains. Just for the sake of the tutorial, to show you on a small scale, I'm going to chain total of 40 chains. Now that we have our chains, let's start with row 1. We have to make 3 double crochet in the 7th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go in there, make 3 double crochet. Chain 2 and then 3 more in the same chain. Okay, like this. We have to skip the next 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the 6th chain we have to make again 3 double crochets. Then chain 2 and then 3 more into the same chain. Okay, like this. Then skip again 5 chains in the 6th, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet. When you reach the end, chain 1, skip the next 2 chains and make 1 double crochet in the last chain. Before we start row 2, we have to change the color. So I'm going to insert here the new color. And now chain 9, 3, 4, 9 chains. Turn. We are going to skip this whole part here and we're going to work in this chain here. So if you remember, we skipped here 5 chains. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the middle stitch, insert the hook. First grab the yarn over, insert the hook in the middle stitch and make 1 double crochet. Like this, including these stitches here in between. Then chain 5. Moving on to the next chain here, yarn over, 1, 2, 3. In the middle stitch, insert the hook and make 1 double crochet. Chain 5, moving on to the next chain space here. 1, 2, 3, the third stitch, going in there with the hook to make 1 double crochet. Okay, repeat the same steps until you reach the end of the row. When you reach the end of the row, chain 9. And to finish the row, we have to make 1 single crochet in the chain. Here's the 3 double crochet here, and here in this chain stitch we have to make 1 single crochet. For row 3, chain 3 and turn. We're going to make first 3 double crochet here in the first stitch. 1, 2 and 3, like this. Then chain 1, skip this whole chain here, and we're going directly into the next chain where we have to make 3 double crochet again. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and now we have to go back here and make 3 more double crochet, but we're going to make them including the chain and across these 3 double crochet. So yarn over and go below the chain, take the yarn and make the first double crochet. You have to make them a little bit taller so it doesn't squeeze up too much the stitches below it. Yarn over, pulling up a loop and the next double crochet, and here is the last one. Chain 1 and we're going into the next chain, 3 double crochet there. 1, 2 and 3, chain 2, then going back around this chain to make the next 3 double crochet. So yarn over, go below the chain, take the yarn, pull up a loop and make the first double crochet. And then the same way the next 2. Like this. Chain 1 and then move on to the next chain. This is how it's looking so far. Now let's finish the row together. Chain 1 and here is the chain 9 which we made at the beginning of row 2. To finish the row we have to make 4 double crochet here in the first chain. Here's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now before we move on to row 4, we have to change the yarn. So I'm just going to take it from down here because I don't want to cut it for just this swatch, but you can cut it and bring it back and start with a new yarn. Now chain 1 and turn, and 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Now chain 5, 5. We have to make 1 double crochet here, going here in the chain space, and around this chain here and this chain here, like this. Chain 5 again, skipping this part here, going into the chain space, taking the yarn and 1 double crochet. Chain 5, and into the next chain space, 1 double crochet. To finish the row, chain 4 and make 1 single crochet here in this chain stitch at the end. And this is how it's looking so far. For row 5, chain 3 and turn. Skip the first chain here, and in the next chain we have to make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 2, and now we are going back to work into the chain we skipped to make again 3 double crochet, including the chain and across these double crochets here. So yarn over, go below the chain, take the yarn, pull up a loop and make the first double crochet. The same with the other 2 stitches. Here's the second one, and the third. Chain 1, go into the next chain and make 3 double crochet there. Chain 2, and then go back around this chain, below this chain and across these stitches to make the next 3 double crochet. Here's the first one, the second, and the last one, like this. Chain 1, and we're moving on to the next chain. 3 double crochet first, chain 2, and then the next 3 double crochet below the chain and across the first 3. Keep this double crochet loose so you don't squish the ones below them too much, like this. Chain 1, then move on to the next chain. At the end, finish the row with chain 1 and 1 single crochet here in the last stitch. And this is how it's looking so far. Before we start row 6, we have to change the color again. I'm just going to take it from below, like this, and chain 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And turn. We're going to work directly here, skipping this whole part here, working here. So we have to find the chain 2, which we make between the groups of 3 double crochet. Here it is. And make 1 double crochet around it, like this. Then chain 5, and then we are moving on to the next stitches. Again, we have to find the chain space right here in the middle. Take the yarn and make the next double crochet. Chain 5, here is the next place where we have to make the double crochet, right here, and 1 double crochet there, and chain 5 again. To finish the row, chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and make a single crochet here in the chain, here in the last chain stitch. This is how it's looking so far. From now on, you have to repeat rows from 2 to 6 over and over again until you reach the desired length. This is the stitch, guys. It can be used for pretty much anything from blankets to scarves. Let me know down in the comments what you plan to make with this stitch. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!